Welcome to the Auto Sparkle Show. We're about to take you on a journey ride as we talk about the most interesting things in the world of cars, aircrafts, and boats. Fasten your seatbelt and get ready as we go on this cruise.
How car maintenance costs increase with mileage? Maintenance for cars could really be a thorn in the flesh, especially when the car begins to rack up mileage. But how exactly does the cost of maintenance increase with the increase in mileage? Is it a proven fact that maintenance cost rises with mileage, or it's just a fancy idea? Stick to the end of this podcast to understand. YourMechanic.com has a large database that includes all the makes, mileage, and even models of the cars they have serviced in times past, and they were able to draw a conclusion from the database according to the cost of maintenance as mileage increases. To estimate the maintenance cost by distance of the cars they serviced in the time past, they took the total cost of maintenance for cars in each mileage category and divided it by the number of oil changes. Assuming 5,000 miles per oil change, this then gave the cost of maintenance required per mile. Their findings revealed that the average car required $1,400 to maintain for the first 25,000 miles. However, after the first 25,000 miles, the cost begins to rack up. As expected, sports car and luxury brands naturally cost more to maintain than a standard car. Here's why the maintenance cost rises with age and mileage. Apart from the endless refueling, cars also burn engine oil, brake pads, spark plugs, and timing belts too. As your car racks up these miles, it can fall victim to even more problems like a bad starter motor, leaky radiator, or cracked engine mounts. Soon after the 100,000 miles mark, the cost of maintenance soon even out. Here are a few possible reasons maintenance cost is now worth more than the car. Drivers upgrade to a new car, or most of the problematic parts have been replaced. Between 25,000 and 50,000 miles, maintenance costs approximately $2,200. 50,000 to 75,000 miles cost around $3,000, while some 5,000 to 100,000 miles cost $3,900. However, after the 100,000 miles, the difference in maintenance begins to blur out. Factors determining cost as mileage increases are: number one, the make of the car. From the large database that was analyzed by YourMechanic.com, Toyota cars have the least maintenance cost over time, while more luxurious brands like the BMW and Mercedes-Benz are on the higher end of the spectrum. Sports car and luxury brands naturally cost more to maintain than a standard daily driver. Specialty cars cost the most to maintain. The second one is the terrain and driving style. The usual terrain on which the car plays an important role in the cost of maintenance. Those living in an off-road terrain would have more to fix than those who live in a more level terrain. The third one is the driving style. From the numerous donuts to the burnouts that a specific kind of drivers perform with their car increases the cost of maintenance in the long run. From having to change brake pads, tires, and so on, maintenance costs quickly rises. The fourth one is the location. The location where you carry out your regular repairs can also lead to a higher cost of maintenance. There are disparities in cost of repair, and it varies from auto shop to auto shop and is influenced by location. If you stay in a highbrow area, chances are that you'd pay higher for repairs than in other areas. And the last one is the environmental factor. The environment you stay also influences the cost of maintenance, and the cost to maintain a particular car in the temperate region would be different from that of the arid region. A number of reasons contribute to the rising cost of the maintenance mileage. Identifying those reasons can help reduce the rate of increase in cost of repair. Fun fact: the first ever speeding ticket was issued for a man driving at 12 km per hour in a 3 km per hour zone. That must have been something then. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you next time.
The Auto Sparkle Show is proudly brought to you by Auto Sparkle, Africa's leading automotive detailing brand. Get familiar on www.myautosparkle.com. Auto Sparkle, always wow.